it is Jazz here. Today I'm doing a to be read for a readathon. Actually, the next video is also going to be a to be read for readathons because July is the readathon month of awesomeness, if you know what I mean. So today I'm going to be doing my to be read for the final biannual Bibliothon 2019. This is a little bit longer than the usual biannual Bibliothon because it is the final one, so it is running for 9 days from July 11th to July 19th, and I will link you to the biannual Bibliothon YouTube channel below so that you can find out information on all the challenges and the video challenges and all that jazz. So let's jump into the reading challenges. There are a whopping 9 challenges for this readathon, so we were encouraged to double up on challenges if we needed to, which I definitely will need to because I'm not the fastest of readers. But they did say to try not to triple up or read like one book for 3 challenges, which I think successfully done and still maintained stuff that I think I could realistically read in 9 days. The first challenge is to, of course, read the group book. Now, I usually end up having to opt out of the group book because either, I wasn't interested in the book or I don't have a chance to get to the library and see if they have the book. But guess what, peeps? I didn't want to be a party pooper this time, and a miracle happened, and I actually found the group book, Aurora Rising, by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff at one of the 2 libraries that I go to, and so, yay, I can join the group book party this time, and I am pretty interested in giving this book a go. I did read Illuminae. I didn't read the whole series yet, but I did read the first book in the series by these 2 authors, and I at least found it pretty entertaining, so I'm hoping that I will also find this one entertaining. Also using this for challenge number 4, which is to read a book based on the cover. The cover, even though it's shiny because of all this stuff, is quite beautimous. It did somewhat inspire me to want to read the book, so I think it fits well for that challenge. The next challenge is to read an adult book. For this, I'm going to read Kings and Queens of Rome by Daniel Wallace. This is a book that I did actually start on my own, and I am really enjoying it, but I went through a reading slump, and it's the kind of book where, like, if you stop in the middle of it or stop at, like, a certain point, you kind of lose your flow on it. So I'm going to, for the readathon, just start this book over, and I'm also going to read it in ebook along with the audiobook, and that way I also have an audiobook option to sort of help me read more when I am doing other things. And because I did read 80 pages of Kings and Queens of Rome and seemed to really enjoy them, I'm going to use this also for challenge 8, which is to read a 5-star prediction. The next challenge is to read a graphic novel. For this, I'm going to read The Sons of Liberty by Alexander and Joseph Lagos. This one sounds really interesting. It's about 2 brothers in colonial America that are slaves and they're on the run. I'm also going to use this for challenge 6, which is read a book from an author that you've never read before. I can also use Kings and Queens of Rome for that, but I'm trying not to triple up. Because I've covered challenge 4 already, we're going to jump to challenge 5, which is a free choice book. Basically anything you want. I'm sort of leaving this loosely up to mood reading, and also I think I'm going to save this book for last and see how much time I have near the end of the readathon before officially deciding something. But I do have a shorter book and several mangas and graphic novels that I've checked out at the library to choose from. Now, most likely, since I'm already reading The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, I'm going to just continue on in this. Since challenge 6 should be covered, I'm jumping on to challenge 7, which is to read a book that you were excited for but never actually picked up. And for that, I'm going to read Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Also, never read an Agatha Christie, so if all else fails, I could also read this for Challenge 6. But I'm going to keep this one for Challenge 7 because I keep meaning to read it. I meant to read it like in January. It didn't happen. February, it didn't happen. It just kept not happening, and now it's July. So I am really excited to read this because I have never read an Agatha Christie before, and she just sounds like a bomb author that I want to read. But also, I do think that this is possibly a summertime read when I like have a lot of time to like focus on it, sort of thing. So I hope that I will actually get to it during the readathon. Maybe I'll read this one like second, so that like for sure I get to it. It's pretty short, so I think I can make this happen. 8 is already covered, so the last challenge is number 9, which is to read one of the hosts' 5-star reads. Now, there were plenty of options, and normally I would try to read something that was new to me, but I just thought that a reread that I was sure that I could read fast was probably the best way to go in this case. So I'm just going to reread Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. In this case, I might actually read it out of the 10th anniversary one, since I only read, this side of the 10th anniversary one, so that, I can feel like I've read both sides of this edition. And I know that I can like book through Twilight really fast. I know some people are real down on Twilight, but I quite enjoy Twilight. I think that it is amazingly sarcastically humorous, and I really do enjoy the characters. And yes, I know that Edward and Jacob are very weird boys, and they're very weird with Bella, but all supernatural guys are like that if you've watched anything with vampires and werewolves. So I guess it just doesn't bother me. Excited to reread this. Haven't reread it in a few years. So that is my to be read for the final biannual Bibliothon. I will be doing a couple of the video challenges. I'm not going to do all the video challenges because I like to only do the video challenges that like inspire me. So that's kind of the main reason why I'm doing that. And if you want to follow my social medias below for like updates on videos and such, or just updates on what I'm doing during the readathon, all that stuff is below in the description. That's all I have to say, my fabulous peeps. Drop me a comment below, and also share this video if you feel so led, and thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye!